Good day, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year and compliments of the season to you. Yeah, it's a brand new year. And we are in for something great and something special. We thank the Almighty. We thank our Maker for making us to see this new year. It's a good time to start something new. And how was last year? Did you achieve all your goals last year? How was everything? Now we are in the year 2020. You can do a lot. You can achieve a lot this 2020. I remember while I was still young, they would tell us that health for all by the year 2020. They will tell us poverty reduction by the year 2020. And here we are. That 2020 has finally come. And what have our government and leaders and those promising us a lot of things, what have they been able to do for us? What have they done? Well, let's leave what they have done. Let's leave the politicians. Let's leave all the government alone. What about ourselves? What have we done for ourselves in the last few years and the last years that led to 2020? Now, we are in the year 2020 already. What are you going to do for yourself? Now, this time, I want to talk to us on discovering hot and catchy topics for your blog, for your YouTube video, and for your books, and even for your topic, for your messages, for your talk to people, for your speeches. How do you develop hot and catchy book titles? How do you develop hot and catchy blog titles? How do you develop hot and catchy article titles? How do you develop hot and catchy titles for YouTube that will captivate people, that when they see the title, they will not be able to leave it? I'm telling you, a lot of people go to bookstores, go to blogs, go to YouTube, just scouting and looking. Or they even have something in mind they are trying to look for. Get into your blog, get into your YouTube, get into anywhere, the bookstore, get into the speech. They see a lot. Your title can decide, can tell them to pick you or to drop you. I was in a bookshop some years ago when I went there to get some books, some motivational books for my own personal development, for my own personal reading. I entered this bookstore. One of the book titles, I was just looking around and checking. I asked them where is their motivational book area, and they showed me the section where they arranged the motivational books. And I was looking around, and I saw one of the books. The title was the Rich Know and Desperately Want to Keep Secret. That book was written by Brian Share. As at that time, I did not know who Brian Share was. I never knew him. That was the first time I was knowing about him, Brian Share. The title of his book that I saw that time, and I bought that book that day. The title was What the Rich Know and Desperately Want to Keep Secret. And I took the book. I look at it. I look at everything. I look at in and out and everything. And I bought the book eventually. Why? Because of the book title. So there's a need for you to develop hot and catchy titles for your blog, for your YouTube video, and for every other thing that you are writing or you are talking about at any time. I'm going to show you some examples of titles, of some book titles, and that I will discuss them, and then we'll take it from there. Number one I've talked about is What the Rich Know and Desperately Want to Keep Secret. Is something, okay, the rich and wealthy know this and they want to keep it secret. Let me quickly also see it so that it will not be a secret to me. That's a catchy one. That's a hot one. So there are alternative titles to that, which will not be as strong as that. There's this book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. That was the book that brought Robert Kiyosaki to limelight. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That was the title that brought him to limelight. Everything Robert was talking about in that book, they were economic materials. They were material you can get in an economic book, in a book on economics. Somebody even suggested that why didn't Robert call the title The Economics of Getting Rich? the economics of being wealthy, the economics of money. If you call the economics of money, Robert, I can attest to you, he will not sell much of the book. He will not sell much of the book. The title of your book, the title of your blog, the title of your YouTube will determine the extent it's going to go. It will determine the extent to a large extent. So you have to develop hot and catchy titles. Recently, there is an individual from the US, American singer. She came to Nigeria and Ghana, and then as she came to Nigeria. From Nigeria, she went to Ghana, and at Ghana she had a concert. And during the concert, she took her wig and she removed it from her head and she threw it to the crowd. If you are going to write that about her coming to Nigeria and Ghana and everything that went, what do you write? Somebody wrote in a blog that she came to Nigeria but she didn't leave the stage with her wig. She came to Nigeria and she went to Ghana to perform, but her wig was lost. She didn't leave the stage with her wig. Somebody will want to read that story. What happened to the wig? What happened to the wig? What happened to the wig? Everybody wants to know what happened to the wig. So your title in that case must relate to the wig, because people will want to know what happened to that wig. And then that is a kind of title that is catchy and hot. There's a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It's a hot and catchy title. Think and Grow Rich. What Napoleon Hill is writing in that book also is just simply economics of money. All these things are the things they teach in the economics. Check the economic textbooks. If I want to know about all these things, about money, about marketing, I go to my economic textbook, I look at it. But Napoleon Hill is bringing another aspect to it. He's bringing the human aspect to it. The economic textbook writers, the academicians, they are writing for people to have knowledge. But that knowledge is very powerful knowledge. It's very strong knowledge. But if Napoleon Hill is going to make money from his book, he's going to sell that book to people that are not in the school, he must have hot and catchy title. If you're writing a book for school, you can give it any title. It's compulsory, they must buy it, especially if that is the book that they have recommended. Now, this individual, he gave the title of the book, Think and Grow Rich. So if you want to go rich, okay, when I think I'm going to grow rich, what am I going to think about? People want to buy that book. Another hot and catchy title is The 21 Unbreakable Laws of Money. The 21 Unbreakable Laws of Money by Brian Tracy. Unbreakable law. Which law is unbreakable? I don't know any law that's not breakable. Even economics laws are breakable. They were told the higher the price, the lower the quantity demanded. The lower the price, the higher the quantity demanded. That's economics. But there are some articles that are called articles of ostentation. These articles, if the price is low, people will not buy it. But when the price is high, people want to buy it. That is an article of ostentation. So that one breaks the law of demand and supply. So what is Brian Tracy talking about? One on the 21 breakable laws of money. It's just a title to be able to attract you to read the material. So if you are going to write your own material too, you want to have your YouTube video, the title must be catchy. It must be hot. Another hot and catchy title by Brian Tracy also is the 101 Unbreakable Laws of Business Success. 101 Unbreakable Laws of Business Success. These are marketing materials. Everything that Brian Tracy is talking about, we can call it the laws of business administration. If you call it the laws of business administration, people will not buy it. He has to give it a name. Unbreakable laws. Unbreakable laws. Unbreakable laws. Unbreakable. You can't break the law. As I've said, you can break every law. Every law can be broken. I've talked about Rich Dad Poor Dad. Another title is Acres of Diamonds. Acres of Diamond. An acre that have diamond. An acre that have diamond. An acre that have diamond. This was the title, I think, this man saw, Samadi Emi. Samadi Emi has a book called The Parable of Dollars. The Parable of Dollars. Why didn't he call it The Parable of Naira? Why didn't he call it The Parable of CD? Why didn't he call it the parable of Sefer? If you call it, who knows Sefer anywhere apart from Benin Republic? Who knows Naira anywhere apart from Nigeria? Who knows CD anywhere apart from Ghana? But the dollar is the currency of exchange all over the world. If you are going to buy crude oil, you are going to use dollar. If you are going to market in the international market, it is dollar. Dollar is the currency recognized by the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. Dollar is the one recognized. They do transaction in dollars. That's why he called his book The Parable of Dollars. This one called his own title Acres of Diamonds. Acres of diamonds. Acres that contain diamonds. So the title is important. The title must be catchy. The title must be hot. If somebody may call his book The Parable of Naira, maybe we'll be saying it within Nigeria. But because he called it The Parable of Dollars, even in America, the man is in Nigeria. In America, people want to read about it. In Egypt, people want to know about the parable of dollar. In Europe, they want to know what is the parable of dollar. Why? Because the dollar is a currency of international trade. Another title that I want to talk about that is catchy and hot is The Richest Man in Babylon. The richest man in Babylon. Where is Babylon? Who is the richest man in Babylon? This man, the author, he talk about the richest man in Babylon. This law he's talking about is the same law that rich that poor that is talking about. It's the same thing that Brian Tracy is talking about in the Unbreakable Laws of Money. It's the same thing that Napoleon Hill is talking about in Think and Grow Rich. But the title, bring it out and make it marketable to people. Another title is How to Win Friends and Influence People. Everybody want to have friends. Everybody want to influence people. So they want to know how. They want to know how. One of the ways, there are many ways to influence people. That is not what I'm talking about. But the How to Win Friends and Influence People is a great title that anybody want to reckon with. Another one is Passport to Wealth. Passport to Wealth by Samson Makinwa. Passport to Wealth. Everybody knows that if you want to travel out of your country, you need a passport. So if you want to get to the wealthy place, you are going to the wealthy land, you need a passport. So people want to know, what is a passport? What is the passport? This man is talking about entrepreneurship, and he lists more than 100 skills that people can go into in that book. The man is into manufacturing of equipment for factories, small scale and large scale. Passport to Wealth is a catchy title. Now another one is How You Can Negotiate Anything by Herb Cohen. Herb Cohen, who wrote that book, You Can Negotiate Anything. So you see that title. I saw that book somewhere at a particular program, and I saw it, You Can Negotiate Anything. I said, how much is it? They mentioned the price, and I picked it. Why? I want to know how to negotiate. I want to negotiate. And I'm telling you, I'm a great negotiator. I go to buy things, I negotiate even better than some people. Another title I want to talk about is 100 Nuggets of Wisdom by Taiwo Odukoya. Everybody who is interested in wisdom, 100 nuggets. They want to see the 100 nuggets. They want to know the 100 nuggets. Another thing in titles is that you can give it number. You can say the man gave it 100 nuggets. Some people can give, on YouTube, you can give 10 nuggets. 10 nuggets, 10 of these, 10 of these, 10 of these, 10 of these. On your blog can be about 10 this, 10 that, 10 that. Just like we have the $1 store in the US, we have the £1 stores in the UK, and in those stores they are known that once you get in there, you have £1, you buy whatever you want to buy. In the dollar store, once you get there, anything you pick is $1. So pick this, pick this, pick this, one. If it's 10, that's $10. So the same thing. This one is saying that 100 Nuggets of Wisdom by Taiwo Odukoya is a hot and catchy title. Another one is Minute Motivators for Leaders. Minute Motivators for Leaders. Leaders are busy people, so you don't have all the time. So this man just put it together and said, just for 1 minute, this leader can be motivated, because leaders also need motivation. They need to be up and going. So the man just lists. He will just give one talk, one writing that it can be read in a minute and can motivate the leader. So he gives that in his own book. That's a powerful title also. The last one I'm going to give you today is by Matthew Ashimolowo. He calls it, congratulations, you are going to have a baby. Congratulations, you are going to have a baby. I read this book some years ago. I just got married then. And I went to a library and I picked the book. I borrowed it for 2 weeks. In fact, I jotted down, the material I jotted down, I see my diary to date. If I check my house, if I check my bookstore, the materials I see in the diary. He said, congratulations, you are going to have a baby. Congratulations. For anybody that is seeking for a baby, that is looking up to have a baby, and has just gotten married for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, he now sees that book, congratulations, you are going to have a baby. You want to know what is inside the book. Anybody that is here to have a baby that is married, we definitely want to read that book. It's a spiritual book. You look at the spiritual angle, look at the secular angle, look at so many angles, and then it ends it in a beautiful way. These are a few ways, a few of hot and catchy titles. Your title must not be flabby. Don't give title that the economics, the art of having babies. If the title is art of having babies, compare it with congratulations, you are going to have a baby. This one is sure, definite, it's catchy, it's hot. Compare Rich Dad Poor Dad. Compare with the economics of finance, the economics of money, the economics of business, the economics of what and what. Most people will not take that serious, economics that you have done in the school, but he gave it another title. And that is what you should do. You can't give the school title to your material. You have to think out of the box, outside of the box, and think properly. I believe you have gained from what I've shared with you this day. This is a new year, a brand new year, a brand new year. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. It's a great year, and it's a powerful year. Let's wake up. The genius is in us, and make this year a beautiful year. Let your writing be better this year. Let your blogging be better this year. Let your YouTubing be better this year. Let your book writing be great and mighty this year. I will see you at the top this very year. 2020 is your year. It is my year. It's my year of progress. It's my year of power. It's my year of breakthrough. It's my year of success. It's my year of victory and defeating all kinds of enemies that are standing between me and my breakthrough. This is that year we have been looking for. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the notification button. Like and share this YouTube. Drop your comments below. The kind of videos you want me to come up with. Drop comments about it. What you want me to talk about in my next video. Write it down. And I am going to talk about it. Bye for now. Happy New Year again. You are blessed.